Hi everybody, I'm Phil Thompson and welcome to this mini lesson video on the 2013-14 North Carolina Senior High All-State Honors Band required solo for flute. I'll start off with a brief description of how I performed the piece, give you some ideas for your performance, followed by my playing of the piece. If you haven't seen it already, I suggest you start with my intro video to All-State Band Auditions, which is available at the top of the drop-down menu instructional videos at my website, www.woodwindperformance.com. All of this is available on YouTube as well. Anyway, I hope this will give you some ideas on how to play this piece, and best of luck with this year's audition.
So as you prepare Chaminade's concertino for All-State Band senior level required Etude material, keep in mind your flute judges know this piece extremely well. They've studied it all their lives. It's one of the most popular pieces in all of the flute repertoire. If you're studying privately, my ideas may assist you in addition to what your private teachers already worked with you on. If you're not studying privately, I think these ideas work. I can talk about the piece all day, but I'm just going to give you two major points to work on in this piece, particularly from letter B down to the bottom of the second page. First of all, phrasing. These are long phrases. You can follow my breath marks. They're obvious in the piece. They're a combination of my experiences performing the piece many times, especially with concert bands. The breaths work both musically and physically. I also borrowed them from my favorite edition of the piece, which is the old Schirmer edition edited by Moise. So some of them came from that. It came from my breath choices, came from listening to many recordings of the piece. But they have to work musically and physically. They will make or break your performance of this piece. This section you're required to play is mostly forte. That adds to the importance of breathing as well. Keep the piece lyrical, make it sing. All of the sections that aren't with fast-moving notes, pay attention to your vibrato, let it sing in a French style, and let the vibrato be noticed. Of utmost importance in this section too is particularly these lines and those lines. The judges are going to be listening for your time within playing cleanly. I call it placing the rhythms within time. This piece is in simple 4/4 time. And it doesn't matter how many notes you have per measure, the judges have to be able to hear a sense of pulse. If you think about it and you're playing this with a concert band or an orchestra, you've really got to pay attention to the pulse and the conductor so that the piece literally stays together while you play so many notes per measure. One suggestion I have, find a recording, take a baton or a pencil, and conduct a simple 4/4 pattern as you listen to the recording and feel and find the beats. The judges will be listening for your sense of time and the rhythms within your sense of time. Like I said, calling it placing the rhythms within 4/4. Throughout, I've put little accents on a lot of beats. These aren't literally, I'm not tonguing these notes and trying to make them pop in any way. Again, I'm just trying to bring out in my playing a sense of pulse and 4/4 time. That's what those are in there for. You'll also notice too these brackets that I've put in with the long 30-second note runs. Those are borrowed again from the Moise edition, and they give me some idea. I want to know plus or minus which note is going to be basically on a downbeat. So if you follow these brackets, you can see where I've tried to place the notes, and you'll be able to hear the 4/4 time in a moment as I play through the piece. Anyway, like I said, I could talk about it all day long. I know you're probably studying it privately already, so these ideas may be in addition to what you're working on. If not, if you're not studying privately, I hope this will help get you through the piece in a musical, lyrical style and playing it cleanly with a sense of time. So anyway, best of luck with a really fun piece, and I hope you do well.